Guys, what is going on today? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Beamng Drive. Today we're going to be looking at a few different mods that have caught my eye. It's only Monday, and there's already so many mods in the repository that I have to, that I want to check out this week. So expect probably a part 2 of the mod videos this week, just because there's like a handful of them. I tend to keep 3 in each video just so there's like enough kind of time for each, but it's not overdrawn, and I don't want to do like 4 or 5 and it's like rushed. So this is the first mod. This mod adds dually Fender flares to any D series and H series. Let me show you guys the mod real quick. So the thumbnail on this mod is actually pretty poorly made, but rest in doubt. Okay, the mod is actually pretty high quality. I've done a few testing. It is all seemed to be working. There's only one thing that's not working, and we'll go into detail in a little bit, but here it is. I'm using the D10, so this is what it originally looks like, and then you can just add the Fender flares. You go into the vehicle config, just type in Fender, make sure you choose the rear. There's already one there because these have like a little lip on there, but you can just choose dually Fender flare, so that's pretty cool. So originally you'd have to use the I think it's the dually truck bed. So originally you can only use a dually bed on the truck. You can't just add Fender flares. So if you want to rock a dually axle like I did here, there would be no way to do it, especially on like the D10 series. There's no bed options. You couldn't even change the bed if you wanted to, if I'm looking at this correctly, because the frame is the frame and I wanted a short frame. So if you wanted to do a short frame like stubby dually sport utility vehicle or something, you couldn't even do it. So now you can, and that's actually amazing. So obviously the fender in there is still in there. It just kind of overlays so that the fenders, so the wheels kind of stick out. I took the shock out to kind of lower it because I want to do a stance build, but I didn't have enough time. But I think this is more fun to play with. So, alright guys, and the next thing I want you guys to look at in this mod is the H series. Now the H series dually is actually really good looking. I really like it. So now you can, dang it, I'm stuck. So now here you can see that it is a little bit on like the wonky side. It's not really lining up. You know, the fender is still there, the original fender, but it is a dually. You can rock the dualies in the H series or the dually axle because of the upfit series, so like the rollback and the ambulance truck. That's why it's there. That's why you can do it. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. Obviously, if it was lined up a little bit better, it'd probably work out a little bit more. I did have a little bit of a weird kind of like technical thing with this one. If I spawned in a regular H series, it wouldn't let me put the fender flares on. So what I had to do is I just spawned in an H15, right? I came in here, I did the fender, so rear fenders dualies, right? And then you can apply. And then from there, I chose the body I wanted. I don't know if it was just a weird thing. So let's just do a passenger van. Let's see what it does. Okay, yeah, it went through. Perfect. But if I did just a regular H series, like a pre-long one, like I was gonna do the one that I did, that I bought in career mode, it wasn't working. Let's see if it works now. Oh, it is working now. Okay, well, I guess the app just needed to load. I did go do a bunch of other things, set another stuff up. So, and then I came back to it and it started working. Okay, well, great. Never mind. I scratched everything I said, and I'm an idiot. So, I guess that's that. So yeah, there it is. The D series fender flares. Now I don't know how to fix it to make it line up, which is it's fine. It does the job. Okay. Oh, that's another thing too. If you guys don't know how to get the dually axles, for some of you who may be wondering, go into rear suspension. You're gonna go into rear differential, and you want to choose the heavy duty 8-lug rear hub. That is the dually in Beamng. So that automatically gives you the dually rear end. Oh, I wonder if there's a dually front end. You could have 2 dualies. It'd be 4Es. 4Zs. Alright, our next mod is going to be up here on the right or left. Yeah, okay, yeah, up here on the left. Alright, we're gonna get to it. And when I originally saw this mod, I immediately knew who made the mod. So let me preface with that. Okay, I was like, you know what? Looking at this mod, just from the thumbnail in the repository, I was like, this is a Fillman mod, okay? Now, Fillman does a great job making these mods, and his videos are very entertaining, and he's actually doing something that's really neat, and I wish that I could do. So when I saw this thing, I was like, you know what? I gotta give this thing a shot, okay? He put time into this, and this thing is actually pretty cool. Now, if I had one gripe, I think I'd want an all-wheel drive version of this car. I know it wouldn't make sense because the engine is literally running through the the A-frame. Oh wow, look at that. Okay. Yeah, it's literally running through the subframe, but I really would love to see an all-wheel drive version of this because this thing absolutely rips. Okay, I'm gonna take this to the drag strip in just a few minutes here, and it's not even drivable. Okay, it's not. Okay, I'm stuck. All right, let's just try to take it slow. It is a 12 liter or a 12 cylinder. Oh yeah, this thing is zooming, man. 120, 130, 140. Oh my gosh, 10,000 RPM. Let's do a crash. Oh, yeah. There's one thing. This mod is a little on the buggy side. It's been trying to crash my game, but I haven't been letting it. Okay, let's go to the drag strip. Let's launch this thing. Oh, it said you want third? Well, I'll just break your game. All right, let's try one more time. But I think this mod is starting to become a little bit unstable, so we're gonna have to just move on. I feel like if I don't give it higher RPMs, it's fine. Another funny thing too is the check engine light's on, but also there's just a 10,000 RPM drive shaft spinning in the center console. That's always fun, you know. I do have a few questions for Fillman. If I were to get a Covet and do this myself, would there be space for like power steering and AC? Because I see an alternator, right? And I see a bunch of idlers, but I'd really want power steering. I know the space is limited, but if we could make it work. And AC, I need AC. I'm a big dude, so I need to be able to cool off. All right, I did a quick look at all the options here. I don't see anything about turbos or anything like that. Like this vehicle needs it. This vehicle is actually pretty neat. I love these mods. If I had to choose what Fillman's next mod would be, is I want him to do something like this with the Charrier or the Vivians or whatever people call it, whatever it's supposed to be called. I want something because that's my favorite car. That is the team mascot, okay, of the channel. But no, this thing is actually pretty neat, and big shout out to Fillman. He actually commented on one of my videos a while back, and it's great that he's, you know, watching small creators, even though he's a big one. Big followers. It's like a lot of. Alright guys, the last mod of the day is probably the reason why you clicked on the YouTube channel. This mod adds ABS braking to any of the vehicles in the game, the stock vehicles of course, that don't already have ABS. The great thing about this mod is that it's tunable. If you go into the options under configurations and tuning, you'll be able to tune your ABS. So you can choose how fast it kicks back, how much it stops you, how fast do the brakes, you know, engage, disengage, and how much brake you want on the rear compared to the front. It's actually really cool. It's a really cool mod. Real quick before we get into the mod, I want to say something. I've been seeing a lot of people showing hate on the Beamng forums, especially to like these people who are making mods. These guys that make mods, they're not employees. They're not like someone who just is expecting you to like these mods. If you don't like the mod, don't leave a rude comment on it saying that this mod is useless and that you can just turn this on in the options. Like, I think that kind of misses the point of the mod. I think that the modder, especially this one, probably spent a very long time configuring this, programming this, coding this. And yes, you can just go in here and turn on always arcade ABS. that will literally add ABS to every single car you drive in the game. But some people don't like that. Some people, if they're driving a car from the 80s, they want it to drive like it's from the 80s. And that's how people play this game. I hate to get real with you guys because this is a channel for everyone to have fun, but I've been seeing this a lot and a lot more, and I don't want modders to get discouraged making mods because other people are being mean to them. I think that's unfair to them. If I could and if I had the ability, I would support these modders financially because, like, this is honestly an amazing thing. If you're able to make mods for a game that's not even fully released yet, I think that's just wild. Okay, but enough of me rambling, okay? I've set up a test. At this point, I've already forgotten which two cars. One has ABS, one doesn't. I made sure to choose the exact brake package. So within the ABS configuration, you can choose what pads and rotors that you use. So we will go over that, all of that in a second. So we're gonna put this bad boy in drive. We're gonna do a launch. We're gonna hit 100, and then we're just gonna slam on the brakes. And the car that stops the fastest wins. And if I hit something like that, gosh darn it. What the heck, dude? Alright, thank goodness, man. I was about to say, if I hit that thing again, I was just gonna turn the video off. Alright. Oh, I already hit 100. Oh, okay, I messed that up. Alright, we'll go to 103 on the next one, okay? Alright, and we've stopped. Okay, next car. Alright, we'll go to 103 like we did on the other one. I'm not doing that again. What the heck, dude? Why am I so bad at this? There it is. Alright, 103. Oh, dang, that was close. Okay, given the circumstance, this one definitely felt like it had ABS. Now, I didn't even look, but I have a little ABS light on there, and if it was flashing, this was the one with ABS. So let's check. Yes, okay, yeah, this was the one with ABS. So let's go into the non-ABS vehicle, and now let's add ABS to the car. So we're gonna just look up brakes because it's just easier since everything is there. It's not like real life. You don't need to add ABS brake booster and things like that. This is Beamng drive, but you do have to change your brakes, which is pretty cool. So you can have the mod installed and still decide if you want ABS or not. All right, so front brakes, when you spawn the vehicle in. Oh yeah, okay. Wait, what? Wait, did both of these have ABS? No way. Okay, okay. I was like, wait, what? What am I looking at? All right, so this has the front race front brakes, sport front brake pads, and then the basic rear pads and race rear drums. So what you want to do is you want to come over here. You got to choose the race front brake disc, or if you want to do drums on the front, that's up to you. I honestly prefer discs because I'm not 70 years old. And then you can from there choose the pads that you want to use. So I use sport for that, but you know, obviously that's up to you and your preference. Also for the rear as well. So for this car, there's only drums in the rear, which is you know, normal for this thing. So you can choose the ABS or the non-ABS. So we're gonna choose ABS, and then you know, if you want to change the pads, that's up to you. After you've hit apply, you can come over here, and the first option is going to be brake bias. So this lets you choose the percentage of brake torque on the front wheels. The brake multiplier scales the overall brakes torques for this setup, and then the ABS slip ratio is how much the car is allowed to slip. So if I do this, does that mean it just it just skips like forever? Let's try to hit 100 again. Yeah, that definitely took a while to stop. And I noticed that the ABS light only turned on in the beginning and then it just stopped. So it was like, hey, you're gonna die. All right, good luck. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. All the links to the mods will be down in the description below. Go give everyone support. Guys, please be nice to each other. This is a great game. Let's have a great community with it. We don't want just mean people like hating on each other, you know?